Ever find yourself staring at your mailbox, maybe even a little longingly, wondering what surprises it might hold? In this digital age, where notifications ping our phones incessantly and communication is instant, the humble piece of physical mail can feel like a relic, a whisper from a bygone era. But even as our lives become increasingly online, there are still those moments, those official communications, those tangible items we expect to arrive through our letterbox. And if you're one of the millions who've embraced the sleek, coral-colored card of Monzo, the digital-first bank that lives primarily on your smartphone, you might have pondered this very question. In a world of instant transfers and in-app support, does Monzo still send mail? It's a fair question. Monzo has built its reputation on being different, on challenging the norms of traditional banking. Their entire ethos revolves around transparency, convenience, and a mobile-first experience. You manage your account, make payments, and track your spending all within their intuitive app. So, the idea of them resorting to something as seemingly old-fashioned as sending physical mail might feel a little incongruous. Think about your own interactions with Monzo. When you signed up, the process was likely seamless and entirely digital. You probably verified your identity through the app, received your card promptly, perhaps even activated it with a tap, and have since managed your finances without ever needing to step into a physical branch or fill out a paper form. Their communication is usually direct and instant: push notifications for transactions, in-app messages for support, and email updates for important announcements. It's all designed to be efficient and readily accessible on your phone, the device you likely have with you at all times. So, why would a company so deeply rooted in the digital realm still engage with the postal service? What kind of situations would warrant Monzo sending you a physical letter? Well, let's delve into the specifics. The short answer, and perhaps unsurprisingly, is yes, Monzo does send mail. However, it's not their primary method of communication, and it's typically reserved for specific circumstances where physical documentation is either legally required, practically necessary, or offers an added layer of security and formality. One of the most common reasons you might receive mail from Monzo is related to your debit card. While the initial card delivery is a crucial part of the onboarding process, what happens if your card is lost, stolen, or damaged? In such instances, when you request a replacement card through the Monzo app, that new card will indeed arrive in your mailbox. It's usually sent via standard postal service, though you might have options for expedited delivery in some cases. The envelope will typically be discreet, often bearing Monzo's return address but not overtly advertising its contents to ensure security. Another scenario where physical mail might be involved is in relation to more formal or legally binding communications. Think about account closures, particularly if initiated by Monzo due to a breach of their terms and conditions. While they would undoubtedly attempt to contact you digitally first, a formal letter sent via postal mail serves as an official record of this action and ensures you receive the information, even if you're no longer actively engaging with the app. Similarly, if there are significant changes to Monzo's terms and conditions, privacy policy, or fee structure, they might send out physical notifications, especially if these changes have a substantial impact on their customers. While these announcements are usually also made prominently within the app and via email, a physical letter can act as an additional layer of communication, ensuring everyone is informed, particularly those who might not check their digital channels as frequently. Furthermore, there might be situations where you specifically request physical documentation from Monzo. For instance, if you require a formal bank statement on headed paper for certain administrative purposes, such as visa applications or mortgage approvals, Monzo may offer the option to have this sent to you via mail. While they heavily encourage the use of their in-app statement generation, which provides digitally signed PDFs, they understand that certain institutions still require physical documents. In less common circumstances, legal notices or official correspondence from regulatory bodies might be relayed to you through physical mail by Monzo. This ensures compliance and provides you with the necessary documentation for important legal or financial matters. It's also worth considering situations where digital communication might fail or be unreliable. If there's a technical issue preventing you from accessing your Monzo account or receiving digital notifications, physical mail can serve as a crucial backup communication channel. While Monzo strives for near-perfect uptime, unforeseen circumstances can occur, and having a physical address on file allows them to reach you through alternative means if necessary. Now, let's think about what Monzo generally doesn't send via mail. You're unlikely to receive marketing materials, promotional offers, or routine account updates through your letterbox. These types of communications are almost exclusively handled digitally through the app, email, and sometimes even targeted social media campaigns. This aligns with Monzo's digital-first approach and helps them keep costs down while being environmentally conscious. You also won't receive physical receipts for your transactions. All your transaction history is readily available within the Monzo app, providing a detailed and easily searchable record of your spending. This digital record is far more convenient and environmentally friendly than paper receipts. Statements are also primarily digital. While you might be able to request a physical statement in specific circumstances, the default and preferred method is through the in-app statement generator, which produces a secure and verifiable PDF document. So, to summarize, while Monzo is undoubtedly a digital bank, they do utilize postal mail for specific, important situations. These primarily include delivery of your initial and replacement debit cards, formal account closure notifications, significant changes to terms and conditions or policies, physical bank statements requested by the customer on a case-by-case basis, legal notices or regulatory correspondence, backup communication in case of digital service disruptions. It's important to ensure that Monzo has your correct and up-to-date postal address on file. You can usually review and update this information within the Personal Details section of the Monzo app. Keeping this information accurate will ensure that you receive any important physical correspondence without delay. Think of Monzo's use of mail as a safety net, a reliable fallback for situations where digital communication might not be sufficient or appropriate. It's not a core part of their day-to-day operations, but it's a necessary component for providing a comprehensive and trustworthy banking service. They leverage the efficiency and speed of the digital world for most interactions, but they also recognize the importance and formality that physical mail still holds in certain contexts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.